PSA Reloaded, man. It's your boy T-Letter, man. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. You see where to follow your boy at. Hit the like button also. I appreciate that. Y'all see the title of this one, man. Let's talk about it, man. Oh, we're talking about Westside, Gunn, the general, the curator, the visionary, merchandise, bringing back a sound. Because let's be honest, man, I said it for you. I did a blog back in 2018 on my old channel, and I said that the upstate New York brothers, they are the ones that are holding down the boroughs of New York City. Shout out to 38 Special, El Camino, Shay Nor, multitude of other brothers out there. Well, it's Stove Garland in Syracuse, I believe. Westside Gunn, like I said, the curator, the visionary of the Griselda movement, the HNIC. Look at this. Benny got BSF. Conway got drum work. Griselda's always going to be Westside Gunn. That was his baby. Conway had a verse one time, a line, he goes, getting rich off merchandise really wasn't in the plan. And when he says that, he got to be talking about Westside Gunn. What Gunn has done for hip-hop cannot be swept under the rug. It can't. Walk with me right quick in my chic loose waist right quick, because I'm going there. Hey, Gunn, there's a lot of things we got to talk about, King. I saw your interview with the Fontano brother, anything like that. That was cool, my dude, but we have to have a conversation, because a lot of things you said right now I got to talk about, King. Gunn, I'm older than you, sir, so I can talk this hip-hop-ish. Pardon me, self, dog. First of all, let me just say this. I listen to Westside Gunn. I am a fan of Westside Gunn. If you're new to this program, show, whatever you want to call this, from 2017 to now, right? I've been an avid listener. My Griselda playlist from Westside Gunn, Benny, and Conway is crazy. It's crazy, right? And a lot of, we know if you want to say, oh, Gunn is not the most lyrical dude at the camp, fine. You can make the argument he has some of the best projects in the camp. Fly God alone, Fly God Part 1, with Shine Gun, Shower Lords and all that, with 5-5 and all that, with Sky Zoo. Mr. T, is Mr. T on that joint also, I believe? Anyway, if you know, you know. So he's giving us a sound, and I'm going to go there real quick because, like I said, I'm glad I was able to listen to the Fontana album. Fontana interview he did is on YouTube right now. And he broke down his thought process of his album. Let me just say right quick, Westside Gunn, you did come up a bit defensive for a person that's brought a new project, a different sound, maybe, that you're bringing to the masses here. You did come up a tad bit defensive. You did, right? And I can understand to a degree because Gunn probably gets a lot of hate, obviously. Oh, you can't rap, right? He's not lyrical like Benny and Conway, but he's curated. I think he did I think he picked all the songs. Well, he didn't write the music, of course. But put them in chronological order. He put it like this. He had a lot to do with Tanner Talk 3, which is probably one of the best Griselda solo projects. If it ain't Fly Guard, Tanner Talk 3, and Conway's, what was that, Forever King? In my opinion, right? So, to listen to his interview, right, man, a lot of things he said in there, man. He said, those are not real fans if they don't like the project. See, I have a Gun, there's a lot of things you said in here, sir. I don't understand. I can't jack like what the young people say. I don't get it. I mean, it's more almost like a hip-hop of mine that you're doing when you're telling us that if we don't appreciate the sound or the direction you went with a particular project because you gave us 11 years of boom bap music and all of a sudden you decide to go over here, that we as hip-hop fans have to jack it. We have to love it. No, sir. You make the music and we decide if we like it or not. That's how it works, Westside Gunn. This is what I'm saying. I don't know, sometimes if you rappers, you forget how us fans, we're not y'all. Y'all not us. Y'all make the music. And sometimes I gotta wonder, like, who y'all make music for? Do y'all make it for yourselves? Or do you make it for people who love hip-hop music to listen to it, and they're going to make a hip-hop assessment after they listen to your joints? That's how it works. When did it stop working like that in hip-hop? That you listen to music and you critique it, whether you like it or not. It's just that now, instead of being outside on the block, talking hip-hop is more of it's a horizon now because social media plays a big part. Rappers are able to hear faster now that, hey, bro, we not rocking with that. And there could be some hate also. I'm not going to sweep under the rug. There's no hate. I'm just speaking for me. I can't speak for other people who be issue. I like Westside Gunn, all right? Let me just say that. But to say you're not real fans is kind of wild, you know? And you gotta understand something. You talking about, I understand you said the Chloe song, we'll get to that in a minute. That if dudes don't getting poom poom, if they're not getting girls, they might appreciate that song. Gunn, come on, man. That is so, come on, man. Not every girl gonna like a song because you made a song about effing them and all that. We've heard Ghostface say, F-U-B-I-T-C-H. Hey, Ghostface song Cobra Clutch. There's an A like B-I-T-C-H. So we've heard, come on. Akinelli, gangster bitch. I mean, come on. I mean, respectfully, dog. Respectfully. Queen Latifah even said, who you calling a bitch on UNITY? So we gotta, I mean, come on. Let's have some hip-hop perspective here, man. See, Gunn, I don't want you to do what Nas said on No Ideas Original. Would you base your happiness on material women and large paper? That means you inferior, not major. I don't want you to fall into that box, King. Or Nasir Jones, I don't want you to fall into that. Right? Now, something he said also. He said in the interview, he spoke about, I'm going to get to the songs in a second, but I got to get this off. So this might be a long thing. If you don't like this, don't listen. This is for hip-hop heads. You spoke about, in the same interview, it's on the internet right now. I think it came out last night because I peeped it last night. That's why I'm glad I'm able to watch the interview, take notes, and then see where Westside Gunn train of thoughts is, process a little bit with his project, and then dive into the music. So I got to do this, part of me. He spoke about moving around. And yes, when you're moving around like Westside Gunn, who's come from Eastside Buffalo, and you're going to Fashion Week, and you're rubbing shoulders with this person and meeting new people, and living in Atlanta for a long time, he spoke about, and he said his friends in Atlanta, you know, they don't want to hear that boom bap stuff. See, here's the thing with that, man. It's always feel like it's boom bap versus trap music or things of that nature, and boom bap gets ished on because it's so it's like it's outdated. Y'all be making it sound like boom bap music or the sound is outdated, like Cassidy bars. Like, I don't be understanding that. For the sake of me, I don't understand that. That's how y'all be treating it. But mind you, Drake was the one who has the best boom bap song on his project. Let's be clear. And Gunn, for the respectfully, you've been doing this for 11 years. You got to know your core base, who's not used to hearing you go into these chambers and these pockets and not rapping on beat. We're going to look at it kind of weird, King. You can't expect us to adapt that quick on each other. You just dropped the Drake. 11 years, you're giving us one sound, and then you go to a different sound, and y'all expect your core base to just adapt that quickly? I think that's an insult to hip-hop fans by being that naive and having that kind of thought process. I'm sorry. It is, in my opinion. So, respectfully to you, I'm moving around. I'm from New York City, but I moved around also, so I understand moving around. You know what I'm saying? Living in Florida, I understand what Trick Daddy means, what Rick Ross means. The same people you got on your album, Rick Ross. I know what that means. I know R.I.P. Uncle Al. I know what Kodak means. So, you know, I understand that. Not everything is just in the boroughs or just New York City. We get that. Please stop acting like the boom bap nation, we're just retarded and stuck on stupid. And just because we love boom bap, that doesn't mean we don't appreciate the other kind of music also. Y'all be trying to mock the people with that. Y'all gotta stop that. Y'all gotta stop that. Y'all got to stop that. For real. You know, you said in an interview that the same content, yes, and here's the thing, Gunn, man. This is about the content. You saying the content. Yes, the content is the same to a degree, What it is about this project, Gunn, that you have here, it's your flow and delivery, because you're not the most lyrical dude. So your flow and delivery and your energy has saved you on beats. Yes, you're the fly guy. You go talk about fly-ish, where you be going at, traveling and smashing chicks and fashion week and being Fed talk and your man calling you get stabbed up. We get all that. We know what you bring to the table, sir. All right? But respectfully, Gunn, if nobody gonna tell you respectfully, even if you decided to go in a different bag on this project, sir, your flow and delivery sounds better on boom bap beats, whether you want to hear it or not, King. Whether you think because I'm gonna step out and try this, fine. You did all that, cool. That don't mean it's tough because you decided to try something different. That doesn't mean we have to like it or we do like it. And that's not coming from a hating place. We gotta stop this issue that if an artist we like, their project we didn't like, we're not allowed to give an opinion. I mean, Gunn, that might not be it right there. That's not trashing you or ridiculing you or saying you're whack and you're trash and you're garbage. I never want to hear Westside Gunn again. I don't even want to hear about you retiring. I don't even want to hear about you retiring, dog. And I'm glad you cleared that up about retiring. You know? I don't know why it's so hard for you, because you sounded very defensive. I don't understand Westside Gunn. Why won't you understand that you sound lazy on these trap beats? You said if you are stuck on production, you're not a fan of hip hop, and you're stuck in a box. Live a little. These cliches, man. So if it's stuck on, so production does not play a big part in hip hop. Hey, Westside Gunn, if that's the case, why do people say you have a good ear for what, Gunn? Beats. Why do people say Rick Ross has a good ear for what? Beats. Why do people say Jim Jones has a good ear for what? Beats. So when you just make that comment, bro, stuck in the production, yes, I'm gonna be stuck in the production if I hit a beat and the beat's not fire. Beats, if that's the case, rap acapella. If the beat don't matter, listen. Joe Budden was one of the dopest MCs. Did Joe Budden beats save him? Like Joe Budden said, the Prodigy, what was that on we said beats helped you out most of your career, so we can't act like beats don't matter. That's what Joe Budden said, the Prodigy. On Blood on the Wall. Beats helped you out most of your career. Beats matter in hip hop, respectfully. It sets the tone. It's an energy. It's an energy booster. So we can't front up producing. We can't front up production. We can't act like, because we don't like certain beats, that we're not a fan of hip hop. That's crazy. No, I'm a fan of hip hop, but I'm not a fan of that hip hop beat that you picked to rap on. So according to you, Gunn, if a rapper tries a new style, we as fans should automatically adapt and big it up and be like, yes, he tried something different. So yeah, this is fire. I'm gonna drum this to the world. And I want, Gunn, you gave us a certain style for a amount of years, right? I'm not mad you're trying something different. What my plight is this: you can't get upset if your core fan base not feeling a certain style that you went to try and do. You see what I'm saying? You can't, you know? And that's what I'm saying. You said for 11 years, you gave everything. Yes, for 11 years, you had a sound. 11 years. But like I said, man, for us, it's good. This is not the Westside Gunn projects that I'm used to. You can't get mad at me. That means I'm not a Westside Gunn supporter. That sounds preposterous to even have that kind of thinking. So Gunn, let me get this right. Before you made music, are you going to tell me that every artist you like came through and blessed, had a dope joint? And I understand you saying, well, you know what? I'm going to try this, and the people that likes this sound, that means they're going to go back and listen to other sound. I'm going to bring Madlib in. I'm going to do a project with Alchemist. I'm not mad at that train of thought. That's why you're one of the great minds of hip-hop. I'm not mad, Gunn. If that's your plight, if that's what your train of thought is, that, yo, I'm going to try this. But just because you tried it doesn't mean that me as a supporter of hip-hop music likes it. Sorry, y'all came and brought back a certain different sound, and then went to another sound. So it's like, I could look at it a different way. Like, why would you leave the sound that you had and try something different? And I'm not saying, it's a gift and a curse to try something different. Whether rappers want to keep it tall or not. It is a gift and a curse trying something different. Mobb Deep got criticized for doing Hate Love with 112. KRS-One got criticized for doing Mad Ism with Channel Live. We seen it. I don't know, man. You talk about doing a crossover and everything. Westside Gunn on an interview with Fontano. I pronounced his name right, my bad. EPMD had a song called Crossover, man. You know? I know Jadakiss once said, what Jadakiss said, why everybody mad at the Southpaw, switch your style up and go Southpaw. Respectfully, I never jacked that, Jadakiss. Wait for it. I gotta give the Archie Bunker award for that, Jada. I'm sorry. I don't. Why do people gotta adapt? Why do New York rappers feel they gotta adapt to New York? See, and I see y'all gonna see I'm the New York bias guy. Take that out the equation. Let's talk some hip hop ish. I'm from the mother of New York City that birthed this mother ish. Not from the Bronx, from Brooklyn. Okay, fine. New York has derided for years different sounds and want to adapt to other people. Why not stick to what we do? Listen, I know when Big did when Big did the song of Bone Thugs and Harmony, he brought them on Life After Death, and he's like their sound. But see, when Big did that, he did it ill. That's the thing. Y'all could try to adapt to other people's region sounds, but it gotta sound dope. When Biggie did the song with Bone Thugs and Harmony, Life After Death, he brought Bone sound to his project. But he sounded like a Biggie. Basically, what I'm saying is, he could have sounded like another member of Bone. If you didn't know that was B.I.G., you would think, who's the new nigga in Bone Thugs and Harmony? I don't know, but Gunn, at some parts of the interview, you sound like you don't want nobody to have an opinion. That's not gonna happen in hip hop, my dude. Like, that doesn't work. And Gunn, you said you weren't catering to anyone with this project. You are catering to somebody. You are catering to a different sound. You can't say you're not catering to anybody else. You're catering to a different demographic. You're catering to a region. You are, that is catering. You're catering to, listen, when Jadakiss did the mixtape, when he was catering to the South, that's what he was doing. I didn't like it. Respectfully, I didn't like it. Sorry, that's not insulting the South. That's just, when I hear a New York dude trying to go in that bag and they going out their way so hard to every track to be like that, I'm sorry. You know, you said enjoy the art. I love the art. I've always loved the art. My Buffalo accent. I always love the art. Westside Gunn. You're dope, my dude. I've listened to your projects, my guy. All right? I know RVD. I know Dean Malenko. I know the wrestling songs you have, Miss Elizabeth, Rick Martin. I know all that. 500 ounces with Freddie Gibbs. You know, you and Mark Hami relation. I know, bro. Gunn, you can't talk to people that don't watch what you've been doing. But you can't be that hip hop naive and don't think. I'm gonna say it again. You said it yourself. For a while, you've given us a sound. That's what you said. For a whole minute, you've given us a whole different sound, right? So with this sound, it's going to sound different. That doesn't mean it's going to be hard. That doesn't mean no one's insulting you, brother. You know? I don't know. The last project I like from Gunn a lot, though, was No Vacancy. I love that project. You know? But, the beats, the trap beats. Oh, 3, you want to hit Gunn on boom bap beats. Yes, I did. So what? I'm not going to let y'all act like hearing boom bap beats is just the trashiest thing in the world. And how dare I want to hear the brother rap on it. He did rap on some different beats. Now, also on the flip side, you can say he did cater to a lot of people. Yes, we can talk about Miguel the Plug, that new producer. I never heard about Miguel the Plug. Shout out to that brother right quick. Because he's the one that did a lot of beats on here, Trapaholics. So I'm paying attention, Gunn. See, I pay attention regardless of how I feel. I'm paying attention, right? And you can say Gunn catered to this trap beats. He also catered to the people that love Rome Streets, to the people that love Stove God. Stove God is all over this project, and respectfully, Gunn, at this point, can Stove God just drop a whole project, man? I mean, it's good to have him. I understand you got him on mad songs and all that, and some people say Stove God is the MVP of this project. Fine, if we're going that bad, cool. You know what I mean? But don't know, Gun, respectfully, I don't like you on trap beats. That's not a diss to you, dog. I don't like hearing you on trap beats. Respectfully. But let's get into this, man. Mama's Prime Time featuring Cartier, A. Williams, J.I.D. Shout out to J.I.D. He got busy on his joint. Conway also. Shout out to Conway also, man. Good to see that brother moving around and stuff, man. Produced by Beat Butcher. This is not the first. We've seen Gunn. See, the thing with Gunn. See, Gunn, this is what I'm going to get. I got to keep push back on about the production and everything. Dog, you introduced us to Danny LaFleur, Conductor, a lot of dudes. My guy, Derringer. Right? So you can't say, but Lord Gunn, when you talk about, you sounded crazy how you say that, bro. And Gunn, I would love to interview you, dog. I would love to interview you. I've interviewed Benny before, I've interviewed Conway before. I would love to interview Benny with Westside Gunn, but that's a different story for a different day. All right? Gunn sets it off, Cartier Williams. Like, J.I.D. got busy though, man. J.I.D. was the Conway versus dope, but J.I.D. was definitely the MVP of this song. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about that, man. He did. One of them dudes sounded like Anderson .Paak. Was that J.I.D.? J.I.D. a little Anderson .Paak-ish a little bit, whatever. Track 2, Costas. Colt Costas on Bob Costas, featuring Conway and Benny. Griselda on a Tay Keith beat was not on my bingo card. I didn't see that happening at all. Benny sets it off. Not a bad verse from Butch. Benny, added to the beat, Benny's the most versatile member of Griselda, in my opinion. But versatile, I'm going to give it to Butch, man. So, Westside Gunn, man, you got to say, this is your album. You picked this beat for niggas to rap on. I know, Gunn, you talk about rocking Gucci more than Gucci Man on Instagram and stuff like that. And, I don't know, Gunn, the beat didn't make a match to me hearing you rap on here, dog. The song Costas, Dog, you know how many Westside Gunn, Benny, Conway songs I have? This ain't making the playlist. Not making the playlist, man. You know what I mean? Conway's verse okay. It's an alright song, man, Costas, man. Track 3, 1989, one of the great years of hip-hop. 1989, MC Light, special airdrop. You know what I'm saying? 1989 was a dope year, man. G-Rap, I think Guru dropped his first album that year, R.I.P. Guru, and things of that nature. 1989, man. And Gunn, you appreciate this. You're a wrestling fan. What, 1989, was that WrestleMania 5? Hulk Hogan, the Macho Man, Randy Savage, WrestleMania 5. Well, that's a different story, man. Track 3, 1989, produced by Miguel the Plug. That brother got a lot of burn on this production, on a lot of these joints. I'm not familiar with this guy. Then once again, this is Westside Gunn introducing me to Miguel the Plug, because I never heard this brother before. Drama's on here. Stove God also makes an appearance. Listen, I don't know if Gunn was paying homage to DJ Screw. But man, the verses, Stove God verse is okay. It's okay. A little harmonizing with Stove God. Out of all the songs that Stove God and Westside Gunn have done, I don't know. This one, I don't know. I wasn't feeling this joint, man. You know what I mean? Do we need DJ Drama talking? Because, yeah, he's been there for a long time, fine. You throw Drama's voice in there. You throw Flex voice in there. You throw Clue voice in there. R.I.P. K-Slay. And the Pioneers. I get it. Make the song, bro. Track 4, Suicide and Self Ridges, featuring DJ Drama. Produced by Conductor. The beat was okay. You know what I mean? Gunn, man, I don't know, man. You just rapping off beat to me. In my notes, you just rap off beat. I got respectfully to Conductor. I do like the 8 a.m. in Charlotte beat more than the Suicide and Self Ridges beat here, respectfully. I don't like Gunn's flow on this one. I just don't. And Gunn, that's not nobody hating on you, sir. I just don't like your flow on here. Respectfully. That ain't no hate. I just don't like your flow on here, bro. I don't rock with you, or niggas don't rock with you. It just don't. And Gunn, I ain't the only one to feel like that, because a lot of us rock with you. You know what I mean? Because I do a show. You know what I mean? Texts I got saying, yo, 3, I don't know about this. I rock with Gunn. That's a lot of... That's why I feel like you went on the Brother Fontana show to defend yourself almost, it felt like. You know what I mean? Track 5, Kitchen Lights featuring Stove God, produced by DJ Benoit. Struggle Talk from Gunn. Hey, yo, you ever had to watch your mom get beat? He said roaches crawling, crack pipe on the bathroom seat. Gun gives you that gutter Project Living, Section 8 talk. He did this that does. You know? Roaches everywhere. Ghostface said that roaches everywhere. 5 on the bed, 50 in the head. I didn't want to sleep with John. John didn't pee the bed. Like, you know, I'm not saying he was on his all I got is you bag. But, you know, I've always said this also, just on, hear me out for a minute, just on how they sound, just on voice projection, how these brothers sound. I always said I want to hear Westside Gunn, Ghostface Killer, Loaded Lux, and Action Bronson all on one track. They all sound alike to me. They do, but let's stay focused 3, my bad. Right? A lot of people online have said that they like this song, Kitchen Lights with Stove God and everything like that, man. Talked about eating government cheese. Fly God talk also from West. Stove God on the hook. Listen, how old is Stove God though? Because Stove God had a Bill Lambert line. I'm like, my dude, you're really showing your age if you know who Bill Lambert is. Like, you know, back in the day, in the 90s, a lot of rappers used to be like Bill Bixby. Then I rap like Bill Bixby, something like Bill Bixby. Like, the Bill Bixby bars, there's a couple lines of hip-hop that niggas was Bill Bixby bars was kind of going heavy for a long time. You know what I mean? But for him to be though by Bill Lambert, cool. Bricks talk from Stove God, Plug talk from Stove God. Kitchen Lights is not bad. It's all right song. You know what I mean? Track 6, Fly God 2, produced by Dope, Mickey Best. Am I pronouncing that? Oh, my bad. I like the beat. I like the piano. Gunn, you said, I'm going to take you back to the Ski Mask Chanel days. Well, if that's the case, that's Amherst Station. That's Eric B. That's Downstate. I know them songs, Gunn. That when you put the Chanel thing on, them nasty. Them songs. I didn't get the Chanel feel like that with them songs, though, Gunn. You and Conway doing R.I.P. Bobby Heenan, like those are my joints. I could talk this Griselda-ish, bro. I could talk about Easter Sunday with Benny and Westside and Keisha Plummer. I could talk. I ain't new time, bro. Come on, man. Gunn, I know what I be talking about, son. I listen to music, bro. You think because you're a rapper, you the only one a student? You said you're a student of the game. Yes, you are, definitely. A lot of us fans are student of the games also, just because we don't rap. That don't mean we ain't student of the games. We're not doing that. Respectfully. This song made my playlist. Not gonna front. I do like Fly God too. Had Tyler Creator talking at the end and stuff like that. Boom. Track 7, Dunhill featuring Rick Ross, produced by Miguel the Plug. You're gonna hear me say that name a lot. Miguel the Plug on production. I just feel like no one's telling Westside Gunn. I do. Maybe I'm bugging. I guess I know because I've heard some of the new wave or new sound of rappers where they purposely sounding like they're not rapping on beat. I can't jack that. I'm sorry. I'm from an era where you gotta rap on beat. Rap on beat. It's a rhythm. It's a sound. It's a wave. It's a foundation. And when you're not rapping on beat, it's like, my dude, do you have a beat sound? Why do I feel like you're chasing a beat or the beat's passing you while you rapping? Or it's lapping you? I don't know. When people rap like that and not to the beat, it just, maybe that's a plan. I don't know. Gunn, respectfully, man, you and trap beats don't mix to me, my G. Come back to the boom bap. I'm sorry. Come back to the boom. I'm sorry. Come back. Good try. And see, Gunn, here's the thing, man. If you want to rap to trap beats, you got to change the flow. To me, in my opinion, Gunn, I live in Florida. I'm used to, I'm whipping around, I see people talk. Listen, all right, we'll leave your hand on there, man, all right? Because I'm an old head, that don't mean I'm not hip to what's going on. I know y'all want to throw that out there also, that we just don't listen, don't know what's going on. We ain't got kids, we ain't got nephews, we don't do shows, we got to keep ears to the beats, and y'all keep talking about this artist on social media, then you go check their music. Let's not act like we don't do that. That doesn't get spoken about enough, but neither here nor there. All right? whispering stuff before Rick Ross started rapping. And I just thought this sounded more like a Rick Ross song featuring Westside Gunn. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, Dunhill was not, I ain't like that song Dunhill with Rick Ross too much, bro. I understand it because it's Rick Ross. I'm not, doesn't mean I have to automatically like it because it's Rick Ross. I'm not gonna like every Jay-Z song. I'm not gonna like every Nas song. No. Track 8, House of Glory, features Stove God, produced by the Resurrector. You know, Derringer, the early Derringer beats, people say it was very RZA-ish. You know what I mean? So it's good. I know it probably meant a lot for Westside Gunn to get a RZA track. You know, you got Stove God on the hook. Stove God is the MVP of this project, though. Let's keep it tall. He is, man. You know? Can't say this was the craziest RZA beat. You know what I mean? Guns versus okay. Track 9, JD Riss featuring ST Knack, Stove God, Trapaholics. You know that's Trapaholics, right? You from the Trapaholics. If you listen to a lot of mixtape, that Trapaholics. Well, hey, son, where'd you get? You gotta know if you're in the know. See, Gunn, I know that. I'm not trapped. Just in one thing, I know about Trapaholics. Neither here nor there. I know about Jeezy also, man. I know about 05 Jeezy, okay? I know about Trap or Die Jeezy, okay? I know about Intro Jeezy. I know about Recession Jeezy. We know Jeezy the rap on Mad Jay-Z beats. We're not gonna play like, because you from New York, you don't know how certain Southern brothers give it up. I'm not gonna do that. Like, we don't understand. Like, come on, man. Like, we don't know about T.I., Gucci, and Jeezy, or some of the trap lords in Atlanta. Like, we don't know that. Come on, so we not gonna, like, we didn't know Jeezy was a standout dude in Boys in the Hood. If it don't, like, bring it back. Like, we didn't know that. Come on, son. Not gonna act like Fabulous was the first East Coast nigga to rap with Jeezy and all that. It wasn't Dipset. It was Fabulous. It wasn't Hov either. It was Fab, but whatever. Like, we don't know that. Oh, come on, son. Y'all be acting like we don't. JD Riss, once again, Westside Gunn not rapping on beat, in my opinion. I don't know, if not rapping on beat, is that the new wave? I don't like this song at all, bro. You know, I don't know, man. I'm not into no ST Knack, respectfully. I don't like JD Riss. Track 10, Disgusting, featuring Gigs. Once again, Miguel the Plug, the producer. That brother, he's all over this project. You know, if the Southern brothers are liking this, you know. And here's the thing, I would love to know from my Southern brothers, how do y'all feel about when up north niggas decide to go into y'all chamber of music to rap on y'all style of beats and everything like that, change their flow, change their delivery, and try to tap into y'all world just because y'all from Atlanta, from Florida, wherever in the South, and because y'all cool now, y'all hooked up and y'all chilled at the club, and y'all smoked the spliff, automatically niggas think they should go to the booth and make music because they cool. Rappers, respectfully, just because a lot of you niggas, whatchamacallit, no, son, I don't know, bro. Just because you chill with a dude and everything like that, bro, that doesn't mean y'all got to do songs together, bro. Whatever, man. The song is Disgusting, featuring Gigs. Another trap song, I don't like the beat at all. You know, I don't know. He got a song called Disgusting, and I don't like the song. I ain't saying it's disgusting. No pun intended. I'm not saying the song is disgusting. I just don't like it. You got a song called Disgusting, but I don't like it. Disgusting could be a double entendre. It could be good and bad, but I don't think it's, oh, that shit's disgusting. It's like, Talk about the shooters on another pill. You say you know how Jordan feel. And this cat Gigs, man. I don't know, he's from the UK, I guess. I don't know, I wasn't feeling that too tough, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Track 11, Chloe, featuring Ty Dolla $ign, produced by Danny LaFleur. That's another producer, Westside Gunn. I know about this brother because of Griselda, Danny LaFleur. And I even Instagram, I DM'd Danny LaFleur about 2 months ago because he did some beats for Rome Streets that I like also. And I said, yo, my dude, I rock with you. I like your production, dog. He hit me back and he was very cordial and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? He showed me, I had a little back and forth for a good minute and stuff like that. He's a dope producer. Danny LaFleur is a dope producer, man. Dope. I would love for him in Rome Streets. Yo, Westside Gunn, if you watch this, man, can we get a Rome Streets and Danny LaFleur project? Like, Danny LaFleur is a dope producer. I love Conductor also. But see, this is good for Danny LaFleur because now you tap into Ty Dolla Sign. You never know, somebody hear this beat or this song and they might want to tag. And I understand what Gunn is saying about the producers also. You know, they get to branch out to the big artists. So he is helping out. Gunn, that's what I'm saying. I agree with some things you said. I hope you hear it. I can agree with some things you said. I'm objective. My things don't come from hate. You know what I'm saying? And like Gunn said on the interview with Fontana, he said this is his favorite song. He say, "Oh, I'm calling a girl a bitch," and that's what I'm saying. Ghostface did that. We've seen rappers, Apache, you know. And he said a lot of girls like this song and stuff. And a lot of in the interview I'm talking about, he said a lot of girls said to him, "Why you ain't make songs like this in the past and stuff like that?" He has made songs, but not to this degree. But he's made songs like that with Gunn addressing ladies and stuff. Track 2, LL Bull Gun, produced by Miguel the Plug again. Now, out of all the trap beats Miguel the Plug did, this is the most tolerable one for me. For me, as old head, it's the most tolerable one for me. You know, the LL Bull Gun, he said it mad time. LL Bull, that was a little bit OD for me. You know, little B vibes a little bit, I could say. Right? Trying to catch the South ears, I guess. One verse from Gunn. Track 13, Babylon Biz featuring Stove God. Produced by my guy J.R. Swift. J.R. Swift did production for Banks. He did Elzai. I forgot what's the name of the Elzai? Not Elzai last project. The project before Elzai, I think that was 2021 or 2020 when Elzai dropped the project. Elzai from Detroit. Elzai and Boldy. I rock with those Detroit brothers heavy right there. Yeah, but J.R. Swift is a dope producer, man. Dope producer. I ain't gonna hold you, man. I love this beat a lot. One of the best songs on my favorite song on this project by Westside Gunn is Babylon Biz featuring Stove God, man. The drum loop by J.R. Swift is hard, bro. Stove God's best verse on this project to me is on Babylon Biz. By far. And see, that's it. See, Gunn, let me holler at you. See, listen how Gunn sound. The Gunn that we all love is right here on Babylon Biz. I can say I don't like Gunn on trap beats, but if you're looking for the Gunn that you appreciate a lot and that you've grown to really endure and be like, yo, I rock with that, he give you that head nod feel, that, you know, Gunn give you this feel time. Gunn do give you this feel at times, though. I'm not fronting at all. This is it. His flow and delivery alone on this. Gunn, I'm sorry, as a person who listens to Westside Gunn music heavy, I feel like I know what I be listening to when I listen to you. And I feel like, yeah, you said enjoy the art. This is the art I like. This art. You feel me? So, in my opinion, I like this, man. But Stove God said I was water whipping on my Prince shit. This is what it sound like when Doves swoop into the kitchen. Doves crying. Y'all don't know that Prince shit, man. Yeah, but I like this song a lot, man. This song is dope. Babylon Biz track 30 is my joint right there. I rock with that heavy. Track 14, Ultra Griselda featuring Denzel Curry, Miguel the Plug, producer again. Denzel Curry, Gunn, you look like you're still learning how to rap on trap beats. Respectfully, King, it look like you're still in training. You're in training wheels on the trap beats a little bit and stuff like that. Because when Denzel Curry and Benny and them and then JID, when they rap on them kind of beats, they look like I don't know. It just sounds like your flow and how you sound compared to how Denzel Curry sound on this trap beat. But I can see people liking this song a lot, though. This song does have energy, though. Now, the hook is hard. Ultra Griselda. I think this song is all right. It's all right. Now, when you say all right, there's a difference between all right, dope, and classic, and just, whoa, like, there's levels, all right? Song's all right. You feel me? Track 15, Jalen Rose featuring Boldy James. Produced by Derringer. Now, interesting, Jalen Rose is from Detroit. Boldy James was from Detroit, and I rock with Boldy heavy. I like Boldy, man. I like Boldy James heavy, man. Boldy and Alchemist, can't go wrong. I would say this though, if you did not look at the track listing, right? Would y'all think Derringer did this beat? Because when I'm listening to the beat, I'm like, this does not sound like a Derringer beat at all. You know, I rock with Boldy heavy. Gunn versus I to me. You feel me? Track 16, Steve and Joni featuring ESTG, produced by Tay Keith again. Tay Keith. Gunn on another trap beat, man. STG is not my cup of tea. It's not for me. I'm not gonna knock it. It's not for me. I don't like the song. Track 17, Mr. Everything featuring DJ Swamp and Jeezy, Snowman. Mr. 17.5. Can't ban the Snowman. You know what I mean? What he said, I should have got 5 mics in the source. Instead, they gave me 3 with brick and a Porsche or some shit like they said. Going back, Jeezy, man, I ain't gonna lie. Rock, old Jeezy's fine, but Jeezy in 2023 and Jeezy in 2000, back 10 years ago, was totally different. How he sounds, the voice projection is different. You know what I mean? Still got love for Jeezy, though. I ain't gonna hold you. But, you know, I can see young niggas liking this song, though. Even though Gunn is rapping, you know, love it to the beat. You know? I don't know. Jeezy verse is okay, in my opinion, man. Track 18, Freddie J's featuring Peasy, produced by Miguel the Plug. It's not for me. You know what I'm saying? I think Peasy was Peasy from Detroit or Jacksonville. I think it's Detroit, right? Some of them places. I've heard of him before. I think the beat matched Peasy more than Westside Gunn, in my opinion. Track 19, The Revenge of Flips. LES, produced by Conductor, Rome Streets. Finally, we get a Rome joint on here. I wish Rome was on a couple other joints. I wish Rome would have got burned on Babylon Bis beat, but that's just me, though. Rock on Rome Streets heavy. You know? My second favorite song after Babylon Bis is The Revenge of Flips, with produced by Conductor with Rome Streets. You know what I mean? And then the last song, And Then You Pray For Me. I gotta be honest, man. For me, I give this 3 mics because I can't be act like how much I rock with Westside Gunn. You know what I'm saying? This is not one of my favorite Westside Gunn projects. I can name 5 projects better than this one. And of course, Gunn, you're gonna say this is your best project because of course you're the one making the art. You're gonna be on some. You know, y'all understand rappers are sensitive about their own ish. I get all that. You know what I'm saying? But it's just 3 mics for me. I can't, for me, and once again, I'm gonna beat it over the head. And this is what I'm giving you the reason why I'm saying that Gunn does not come from a hating place. Let's have a hip-hop mature conversation, King. Because you give me a different sound throughout the year for a lot of, how many years now, right? It's really hard for me to adapt to this different sound that you have because I feel like your flow and delivery doesn't make a marriage to some of these trap beats that you have. And regardless if you sing in interviews that niggas from Atlanta say they want you to try different styles and you're talking to niggas and they telling you, we don't want to hear you on boo bad beats, that's okay. Just because listen, Westside Gunn, just because niggas is telling you they don't want to hear you on them kind of beats, my dude, no, that's not it. Well, leave comments in the bottom, man. Tell me what y'all think, man. It's your boy 3.